time, and now that's why the Kunga just goes in and blocks and makes sure that they cannot do this kind of cheesy thing to give Viper less farm, as Viper is so far only on level 2, whereas the Tiny is on level 3. Bottom lane we do have PwN, surprisingly enough, getting a solo kill onto, so that will be a kill missed in the top lane. And Valkyrie, they just have to go back to, you know, the dominating farming. Viper in the mid lane taking a good amount of damage, and the Iron Bolt, oh, the Aya with the last hit will be able to get the kill onto the Viper. So Viper finding his way. He may be losing his life here again, as he does take a lot of damage. He does have the cell available, one more hit, oh, and he barely lives. So that was almost dropping down again. He does just decide to bring out a cell. Everything is fine though. The Axe can just, you know, get his tranquil boots, go into the jungle a little bit there as well. I don't know if he wants to go for the early blink here. Okay, German player at the rune area does get jumped on by 3 people from the side of TBE, as they do manage to get themselves another kill. We do have the Kunga going for it. Alright, bottom lane we do have PwN with the IO to help him. PwN trying to go in, he does have the battery assault available. Now they go in, they get a hold of Scabo. Scabo will be a little bit in danger, will take a lot of damage, and the taunt will be available, but he does get taken down in the end, as that battery assault level 3 does a ton of damage. And if you have the IO to help you get into position to get that taunt off, then you will be fine. Lifesteal in the top, and oh wow, what a survival. The Weaver going in for a very, very deep attempt to get the kill onto the lifesteal. The lifesteal surviving with 30 HP of all things. That's, you know, unfortunate. Valkyrie, I mean, you can't really expect too much. Greedy attempt perhaps, but you know, he could have very easily killed him there as well. Now in the mid lane we do have Viper. They're almost dropping down. Will get taken down to the tower. We do have the IO trying to heal up the Tiny. Tiny still being alive for now. And, oh, okay, that was an interesting X mark used from Jabs. That will be the kill onto the IO missed, and now the IO will be fine. The Tiny is once again healthy, and that will be German player taken down by the avalanche from the Tiny. So it feels like they're just giving so much away, as the Kunga in the mid lane got taken down by kills away. Then eventually Team Bad English, they will find themselves in a very, very good position, sitting on a 2k net worth lead right now. The Tiny, you know, sitting at level 6 now. The IO getting a little bit of farm in the mid lane. He does have the tether available. The Tiny is trying to move closer to him to get the tether. They will get the tether, and he will actually survive. That was very, very close, but he will be fine. And meanwhile, bottom lane, Axe once again getting killed. As this time it was the lifesteal rotating in with the clockwork, and they managed to get a kill there. Viper in the mid lane getting killed by the Tiny again. German play getting controlled up by PwN on the clockwork, as the toss comes through on the Cadix on the Oracle. The taunt comes through as well. Scabo getting a good taunt off, but let's see if he can get a kill on anyone. We have the Kunga going in, getting the X mark off, and Cadix will get control, will get taken down, as finally Valkyrie finds themselves a kill. But it did cost them 2 heroes in the mid lane. We do have 9 going for the cheek. Level 6 having level 3 spirits, doing a lot of damage as well. PwN in the bottom lane going in, getting a hook shot off onto Scabo. Scabo will be controlled up, and he will be taking down PwN, almost dropping down, but just not fast enough. So that will be, you know, level 7 PwN. Top lane will be assaulted by the Weaver. We do have the X-Mark coming through onto Cadix, but now Relocate coming in. Tiny gets taken in there, and once again, you have an IO on your team on the side of Team Bad English, so you can't go for these like dual, like 2-man attempts deep under the towers, because the IO will always be able to punish that laning situation. Then I have a hard time thinking he can come back in anyway. He's 1500 gold away from the Tiny, and everything is just going to shit. We have Jabs now in the bottom lane. PwN doing a lot of damage to him, and will be able to get a kill on him. We do have PwN just going for the TP out. No one here has any way to stop his TP. The hook shot available in 13 seconds. He does see Jabs, and he's going in there. Hello, Jabs. Hello, Jabs. Goodbye, Jabs. Sitting in the Axe sitting on the Vanguard. 1000 gold to go before he has the blink. We have the Viper sitting on treads and a 1, so you know, very, very poor. Weaver does have a Perseverance and an Aquila, so he's trying to get the Lincoln Sphere on him, as he is, you know, even though he was obviously in the tri lane offlane, he is considered a position 1 hero. The Lincoln Sphere will be nice against the lifesteal's open wounds, but the thing, like, the Lincoln Sphere is not really that great this game. But usually when you get a Lincoln Sphere, it's not just because of the Lincoln Sphere effect, it's also because of the mana region it gives. It's a good stat item as well, and it just gives you some security. So that's the purpose of it. Mid lane, we do have the Tiny getting a solo kill onto the Viper. Now we do have a Taunt coming through onto which will increase his kill potential in the early stages of the game. And point booster, you know, once you have the, what's it called, Academics and the Echo Saber, then that's a little bit scary. Shu does get a kill onto the Elder Titan. We do have Pwn getting that hook shot off before he got taunted up. And, you know, 15 minutes into the game, we do have a 20th kill coming online from the side of Team Bad English, as Lifestealer goes very deep for the kill onto the Yellow Titan and just TPs himself to take what they can get, even though that's a surprising amount. Top lane, we do have the IO Tiny getting taken in. We do have Scabodota being caught in between 3 people. This is like the perfect situation to have a boat, but unfortunately the Conker is only level 5, so the boat dream is not going to happen ever. Alright, Replicate Pwn is actually getting left alone up here, as the Replicate back did come through, and that will be a kill, as 9 to go with the Conker does manage to get the kill onto the Clockwork. So Clockwork traded for the Axe, which is very much in favor of Valkyrie. You can see they get nearly 1500 gold just from killing the Clockwork. That's how much of an impact Pwn has had this game, 7-1-5. So a little bit unfortunate that they lost the Clockwork there. Maybe the Tiny should have been left up in the top lane. That would maybe have been the play, because then he could have at least gotten the kill on the Weaver perhaps. But either way, that's unfortunate. That's what happens, you know. German player. No way to stop this guy, as Lifestealer, you know, Lifestealer against Elder Titan is such a satisfying thing, because what are you gonna do? Like, once the Lifestealer is on top of you, uses his open wounds and rage, you just take it. You just sit there and take it. Strong as well. It will help them with the high grab push very tremendously. Oracle sitting on 1500 gold, so he can get something like an Aether Lens coming online soon. The Tiny with the Echo Saber, 1000 gold to go to get his Academ Scepter completed, as you know, the double hit with an Echo Axe. That's scary. And now relocate into the top lane. Jabs will be the target. He will be taken down instantly. We do have Viper trying to go for TP out, but that will not happen, as the Avalanche did not have to be committed for the kill onto the Conker, so they will get a kill nonetheless. The boat will be committed. They will get the kill on him. He does get the toss off before dying, and now we have the IO coming in from the side as well. We have the Tiny getting still surviving, and he's trying to fight up against the Viper. The Viper will be taking a lot of damage. He will be controlled up, and Pwn will be trying to get that kill onto Luft on the Viper. The Viper does get killed. The Aegis was committed for this kill, so I guess it's somewhat a trade for the side of Valkyrie, but will most likely go into the high ground nonetheless, even though the Aegis is down. And keep in mind, the IO wasn't there, so if the IO was there and the Oracle was there, the Tiny wouldn't have died in the first place. A little bit unfortunate that he ends up dying, but you know, I don't think Team Bad English will lose anything from it. Fortification coming online from Valkyrie, and now Scabo going in, getting the taunt off onto the IO. The IO getting control a little bit. He doesn't have the mechanism available. A nice Echo Slam, and a boat coming in, hitting onto 2 people. We do have Messi almost dropping down. The Oracle is already there. This could be the turnaround, as 2 people's already down on the side of Team Bad English. The Tiny will be alive, and now he does get X marked back, and now we see, can he get control? Can they get a kill? As both the and the Viper actually survives, but nope, never mind that, as the Clockwork does finish him off with the Rocket Barrage. And yeah, 3 for 3 trade, still in favor of the side of Valkyrie for sure though. They bought back on 1 person on, okay, so 3 for 4 trade, as the other side had to buy back, and now he dies again, as that's the second rocket that gets a kill, as you know, Ultra kills gold after getting that nice boat initiation and getting a lot of gold from that. Scabo has a blink as well as a Vanguard, and Blazer will most likely be the next thing. We do have Pwn going in, but the hook shot comes through and will hit onto Scabo. Scabo getting controlled up. The spins, come on, spins. The spins will suicide you, and Pwn does get the kill in the end, as he may be considering going for another attempt, as the Viper is the one. He does find the initiation onto the Oracle, but he doesn't want to go further, as he knows that Team Bad English, they can relocate the Tiny at any time, and the only one who's not here is Pwn, but he can just TP down to the bottom tower and easily get in there, as you know, hookshot has a long range. He does have too much mana though, so Oracle will be taken down in the end, as the Weaver finds the kill. Alright, and it looks like in the top lane we do have Scabo, very much the one in trouble, as he does have the blink available. He will get initiated on though, as Scabo will be the one taken down, slowly but surely. And he does decide to go for the 4-star. Actually, no, he sells the components again as he being in the front line, as he's insanely tanky. And with the Aegis as well as the IO behind him, there's no way that this guy should be dropping down that easily. They even also have the Oracle with a False Promise available, so like they can 100% keep him alive. And we have the Tiny going in. Xmark will come through. I mean, he's maybe a little bit deep. His team is not that close to him. We have the relocate being used onto the Tiny, getting taken back a little bit. So just making sure the Tiny doesn't overextend more than necessary. We do have, once again, Weaver actually getting initiated on, getting bashed up by the lifesteal. Will be taking down the Viper's dead as well. A nice boat will come through. That will hit on a lot of people. But Team Bad English, they're still safe and sound. The pipe blocking all of that boat damage, as no one will be taken down, even though that looked beautiful. But now Jabs will be controlled up, will be taken down slowly but surely. And that is a very, very godlike hit from the Tiny, just bashing Jabs down to the ground. And good game will be called, as Valkyrie, they have no way to win this. They will lose the base and they will lose the game. So GG guys, as Valkyrie, they could not win this best of 1 series. Team Bad English with a surprising IO Tiny draft, and even making it a little bit more crazy with the clockwork. A very old school way of